I'm really glad to have this opportunity today to speak to the Southern Seminary Boyce College family. Here we are, weeks into this new experience of COVID-19, the crisis, the pandemic, and a new context of life and ministry and, yes, education here in the United States. We know this much already. There's going to be a fundamental reshaping of much of the world around us on the other side of this virus, on the other side of this cultural moment. We don't know exactly how long this is going to last, and what we're praying for right now is the protection of all, and what we're praying for right now is a divine intervention in the midst of this crisis. What we're praying for right now is a vaccine, a treatment, but we're also praying to be found faithful in the midst of this context we didn't ask for, but in the sovereignty of God is now presented to us. I want to tell you something about what Southern Seminary and Boyce College is doing right now to ensure the mission and to fulfill the responsibility invested in us and to serve our community, and in particular the students at both the college and the seminary. Just recently, our Board of Trustees met just on Monday of this week in an historic meeting. And in the course of that, our determination was to show the leadership of Southern Seminary and Boyce College in response to this situation. This is an institution that has experienced the Civil War, 2 world wars, the pandemic of 1918, the Great Depression, and more, and it has been found faithful. Our determination in this generation must be that we be found faithful in this situation and challenge as well. Here's what we're trying to do. We want to be ahead of the curve in responding to the needs and opportunities that are presented to us. This challenge, what does it mean? It means that our primary concern is helping the students at Boyce College and Southern Seminary right now, helping those students to make progress in your degrees and faithfulness to God's calling right now, helping those who are about to become students at the college and the seminary to fulfill their ministry. Here's what we know. We are in a situation in which the terrain has shifted, and we're going to have to find new ways to do what God has called us to do. And one of the most important things we think we can do in response to that is to lower the cost of education at both the college and the seminary. So if you're a student at the college or the seminary right now, I just want to tell you, a part of the restructuring that was approved by our Board of Trustees and a strategic plan to deal with this challenge and to emerge from it with a seminary and college which will be even more faithful, a part of what we're seeking to do is to make the programs of study at Boyce College and Southern Seminary even more accessible technologically. We'll use every means and opportunity that is before us. We look forward to welcoming you back to the campus just as soon as that's possible. When any campus can open, this campus is going to open. The Board of Trustees faithfully supported a new budget and a new fee structure for the seminary that will include a significant reduction in tuition for both the college and the seminary, and for all the degree programs across the board, a 15% reduction in tuition, and either the significant lowering of fees or the elimination of fees where possible. We're just determined to make the education we believe in at Southern Seminary and at Boyce College as accessible as can be to students who are faithfully continuing in programs in a very different context. And to those students not yet at the college and the seminary, we want to make these programs we believe in so much accessible as possible. Now, we're not going to sacrifice quality. We're going to lean into what makes Southern Seminary and Boyce College what they are. We're going to lean into that quality, that legacy. We're going to continue the enthusiastic fulfillment of the mission entrusted to us. I have some very good news for you. I asked you in the last conversation to pray for Hannah Jones, the daughter of Professor Timothy Paul Jones and his wife Rayanne. At one point, she was on a ventilator. At one point, she was in the intensive care unit as one of those struggling with COVID-19. By God's grace, she's not on a ventilator now. She's not in ICU. She's not even in the hospital. She is home with her family. That's a demonstrated answer to prayer. Thank you for praying for her. And we're going to be praying for so many others as we have been. I ask you to pray for us. We're praying for you. I'm praying for all the students at Southern Seminary and Boyce College and the entire Southern Seminary and Boyce College family. We are in a time of trial. And for all of us, for every ministry, for every Christian organization, for every church, there are some hard decisions to make, and there is a real struggle, a real challenge that faces us. But we believe in the sovereignty of God. And that means we believe that God intends to show his glory in this crisis in a way we would miss if we were not experiencing it. We don't want to miss God's glory. We do not want to miss the fulfillment of our responsibility. I'll admit, we do miss you. We look forward as soon as possible to seeing you in the flesh, face to face once again. But until then, just know that we're thankful for you. And until we meet again, may God bless you.